The idyllic Greek island of Santorini, renowned for its breathtaking sunsets and whitewashed villages, is facing an unprecedented crisis. A relentless swarm of earthquakes has triggered a state of emergency, leaving residents and tourists on edge. What's causing this seismic unrest, and what does it mean for the future of this iconic destination? Stay tuned as we uncover the truth behind the Santorini earthquake crisis. Since January 24th, a series of weak to moderate earthquakes has plagued the Aegean Sea, concentrated between Santorini and Amorgos. The situation intensified on February 18th, with two significant M5.1 earthquakes. This seismic activity is not just a minor tremor, it's an ongoing swarm, a series of earthquakes occurring in the same area over a relatively short period. The constant shaking has raised concerns about structural integrity and public safety across multiple islands. In response to the escalating crisis, Greek authorities declared a state of emergency, first for Santorini, followed by Amorgos, Anafi, and Ios. This declaration empowers local officials to implement emergency measures, including evacuation orders and restrictions on public gatherings. Residents are urged to avoid old buildings and landslide-prone areas, particularly the ports of Amoudi, Armeni, Korfos, and Old Port. The emergency status will remain in effect until March 14th, as authorities continue to assess the region's stability. Interviews with seismologists Dimitris Papanikolaou and Kostas Papazachos, graphics showing underground magma movement. Amid the seismic turmoil, fears of a potential volcanic eruption have surfaced. However, seismologists like Dimitris Papanikolaou and Kostas Papazachos are working to calm these concerns. Papanikolaou explained that while magma movement is indeed occurring deep underground, the current seismic activity differs from typical volcanic earthquake patterns. This is an unprecedented phenomenon, he stated, adding that there is no chance of a volcanic eruption right now. Both volcanoes are calm. For those living in or traveling near the affected areas, it's crucial to stay informed and follow local authorities' instructions. Avoid large indoor gatherings, stay away from old or abandoned buildings, and be vigilant about potential landslides. In the event of a strong earthquake, immediately move away from coastal areas due to the risk of a tsunami. Beyond the scientific data and official statements, the earthquake crisis is deeply affecting the lives of ordinary people. Residents are grappling with anxiety and uncertainty, while businesses are struggling to cope with the disruption. Tourists who flock to Santorini for its beauty and tranquility are now faced with a sense of unease. Hearing their stories underscores the human cost of this natural phenomenon. As the seismic activity continues, the long-term implications for Santorini and the surrounding islands remain uncertain. The local economy, heavily reliant on tourism, could suffer significant setbacks. Infrastructure may require extensive repairs, and the psychological impact on residents could be profound. Continuous monitoring and proactive measures are essential to mitigate the potential damage and ensure the region's resilience. The earthquake crisis in Santorini is a stark reminder of the power of nature. While the situation remains challenging, the resilience and solidarity of the local community offer a beacon of hope. By staying informed, following safety guidelines, and supporting those affected, we can help Santorini weather this storm and emerge stronger than ever. Share this video to raise awareness and show your support for the people of Santorini. Together, we can stand with them as they rebuild and reclaim their paradise. The picturesque islands of Santorini, Ios, Amorgos, and Anafi are currently grappling with a relentless swarm of earthquakes that began in late January 2025, causing widespread concern and prompting Greek authorities to declare a state of emergency. Since January 24th, a series of weak to moderate tremors have rattled the region, with seismic activity concentrated about 25 kilometers northeast of Santorini. The situation escalated when two M5.1 earthquakes struck near Santorini and Amorgos on February 18th, intensifying the already heightened anxiety among residents and tourists alike. The escalating crisis has led to the declaration of a state of emergency, first for Santorini on February 6th, followed by Amorgos, Anafi, and Ios. The Greek Ministry of Climate Crisis and Civil Protection has issued urgent advisories, cautioning people to avoid large indoor gatherings, old buildings, and specific poor areas due to the heightened risk of landslides and rockfalls. New Zealanders in the area are advised to stay informed, heed local instructions, and prepare for potential tsunamis in the event of a strong earthquake. Despite the ongoing seismic turmoil, seismologists Dimitris Papanikolaou and Kostas Papazachos reassure that the likelihood of a volcanic eruption remains low. Papanikolaou noted that while magma movement is occurring deep underground, the situation differs from typical volcanic earthquake patterns. However, he also warned that the seismic sequence could persist for months, making continuous monitoring and preparedness crucial. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this unprecedented seismic event and explore what it means for the future of these iconic islands.